Welcome back to another episode of my Seattle Mariners franchise here on MLB The Show 25. We're in year two, 2026 season, and we are in the American League Championship Series getting ready to take on the Baltimore Orioles. In our last series, we ended up taking down Cleveland in 4 games, 3-1. Obviously, ended up having a nice, explosive offensive day there in Game 3. Struggled to hit in Game 4, but got a great pitching outing out of Luis Castillo in the bullpen, and were really able to hold it down there. But yeah, it's a 2-1 victory, but we got the job done. Baltimore was really good this year. I mean, they were our main competition in trying to be the number 1 seed here in the American League. Obviously, we ended up winning it by 5 games, but Baltimore, really good team. Let's take a look at their roster here. As they have Gunnar Henderson, obviously, is their main star. He won the Hank Aaron Award this year. He's already a 3-time All-Star, 3-time Silver Slugger winner, former Rookie of the Year. Probably should have won MVP here in 2025, but I mean, just been incredibly consistent here over the last 3 years. 984 OPS, 35 homers, good defensively. I mean, worth 7.8 WAR. Just an insane season. Adley Rushman here as well. Really good player. Felix Bautista, they got one of the better closers in all of baseball. Valdez is obviously a really good starting pitcher. Bradish is solid. Grayson Rodriguez, still kind of years to actually put up though. So Bradish was great. Rodriguez finally had his breakout season there at age 26. Dean Kramer, solid as well. Tyler Wells, so their starting rotation was really good this year. Porter Hodge, yeah, it looks like their bullpen in general was really good here as well. Okay. And then, of course, Bautista, Rutschman, Ryan Mountcastle is still there at first base. Had a very solid year again. Actually, kind of a career year. 801 OPS is the highest outside of the 35-game stretch in his rookie season. Oh, Santiago Espinal is still starting here over Jackson Holiday, who is just not developing so far. Still just 22 years old, so still got plenty of time to grow into that role. Espinal's been not great. Jordan Westberg here at third. Really solid. Kobe Mayo. Still not fully developed. Played 124 games this year, though. 710 OPS at 24. Can live with that. Of course, we went over Gunnar Henderson, Tyler O'Neill. Good season for him. Dylan Carlson. Okay, and kind of a bench spot starter role for them. Obviously, they got Adrian Fabregas, who they're not going to, the number 1 prospect in all of baseball, he won't be playing in the series. Cedric Mullins had a really nice bounce back campaign here in 2026 after almost a 2020 season in 2025, but a dreadful on-base percentage, slugging percentage, just a bad year, and he was hitting leadoff for him. Really rebounded, and then Colton Cowles are rock solid out there, right? I think this is a really even matchup. We are going to just go with the 5-man rotation. We're going to throw Brian Wu out there, see if he can get the job done for us, make sure we get everybody as well rested as possible. We could obviously skip Wu, but Wu has been really good in this series. Was really good in real life the year before this. I think we're going to trust it. And we're just going to roll with the same starting lineup we've been going with. I almost want to move Rengifo down. Let's leave Julio behind Raleigh. Let's swap it. We'll move Rengifo down just a little bit. Kind of struggling with him at the plate. You see him right there in the 8th spot. We'll do that for right now. So we're moving Julio back up, or Rosarena up there a little bit. Yeah, I'm excited to be here. Excited to take on Baltimore Orioles. Hopefully we can get off to a good start. Just going to be 1 game here in this episode. Just don't have a lot of time for a two-gamer, but I will be back to the two-game episode format here in the next one, but wanted to make sure I got something out for you guys today. With the Rosarena with the haircut, let's get things rolling here. The ALCS. Here's the Baltimore Orioles. Really crazy. Made, obviously, you know, we knew we weren't taking on a bad team here in the Seattle Mariners to start the franchise, but it's one that hadn't had a whole lot of postseason success in franchise history. Had a good first year, but then got knocked out in the wild card round after a really bad September. Kind of cost us being a top 2 seed. Really finished off this year well. Came into the postseason with that top seed. Split the first 2 games in the last series, but ended up coming out on top after that with 2 back-to-back wins. Glad to take it. Now let's see if we can get this victory here over Baltimore to get things started. Brian Wu on the mound, 16-7, just a little less than 200 innings pitched. Excellent ERA. Yet again, he's been remarkably consistent. He's definitely a guy that we should consider just going ahead and signing to an extension to be a good, middle of the rotation guy. We're going to start things up with Cedric Mullins. See who he is facing here. A little sweeper action, gets him to roll over Rayleigh.
Oh.
Gets him out there first base. You see, still got Burleson out there and right. He's just hitting too well. Take him out of the lineup right now. Would like the extra defense, but we'll have to work with what we've got. 2-1 count here now against Ryan Mountcastle. Ooh, left that one in a bad spot. Burleson, not going to get to it. Left that one with a lot more room than what I thought he was going to, or certainly wanted to. Full count now with Gunnar Henderson on deck. Gets a nasty slider there on the inside. Mountcastle thought that was ball 4, and in fact was not. Now we get to face Gunnar Henderson here. Fouls it away. Really nervous facing Henderson. We've had some fun playing the Orioles in this series. That's foul ball. Okay. It's like, I think that was foul. We had one really fun game against them in year 1. Super duper fun. A lot of offense, a lot of explosiveness. Certainly do not want to make a mistake here to Gunnar. I'd rather walk him, to be honest with you. We do. Okay. We'll bring up Tyler O'Neill. Certainly has pop, but Henderson is just a tremendous hitter. We won't have to deal with that much if we ain't got to. It's off. Raleigh is going to throw him out. So the walk ends up still leading to a 3-up, 3-out inning, technically. Raleigh guns Henderson down there at second. Okay. Now we can get things started against Framber Valdez, who we actually played in that season 1 game. And had a lot of success against. A 1.29 ERA. J.P. Crawford, 924 OPS here in the postseason. Strike there, so it's a 1-2 count now for Crawford. Good sinker. Not going to do much with that anyway. Ooh, out off a tough slider. Still a 1-2 count. Could have definitely been called strike 3 as well. Sawed him off. Pop that up, Henderson brings it down. Now we're going to bring up Jesse Winker, who is 286 here in the postseason. Over a 900 OPS. No home runs, no RBIs. 3 of his 4 hits are doubles, I think. Circle change. It's him to pop up way late on it. Now it's up to Julio, who's been great in the postseason so far. 1 homer, 5 RBIs. His 6 hits.
Ball.
Watches that one, so it's a 2-1 count now. Julio has earned moving back up to that 3 spot.
Ball 3.
Don't always like kind of changing up the lineup construction whenever it's working. Want to just try something different here for a game.
Hey.
Oh, that's a slider.
Full
Should have
count.
mashed there. A lot of movement on it, though.
3.
Golly. Swung at a terrible pitch there. Should have been ball 4 with Cal Raleigh coming up. But Julio strikes out. Now it's Tyler O'Neill at the plate, who has been good here in the postseason. Over a 1,000 OPS. Rolls over. Polanco.
Out.
It's the out. Colton Cowser, look at him. 571 average, over a 2,000 OPS so far in the postseason. My Lord. He had a great first series. He's going to roll over here, though, to Crawford.
No, he's out.
First. Baltimore Orioles team's not having a good season in real life. Golly, they have some talent, especially in this offense. If they ever put it together. Bad slider there from Wu, was able to get away with it. Ended up being like the Valdez slider he got away with there to Julio. A lot of late movement. Crawford over to first.
Got him.
There we go. Infield was busy that inning. We are still without a hit in this one for either team. Of course, the Mariners have only had 3 at-bats. Raleigh is up. 5 hits, no homers, no RBIs.
2 balls.
Nothing but
1 strike.
singles. Hit the ball hard a couple of times, though. He's had a lot of career success here against Valdez. It's all that up to the middle, just buries it into the dirt. Really good sinker to hit. Now Rosenranger got hot at the back end of that series against the Guardians.
2.
Swung through that.
2 strikes.
Had one of the biggest hits in the series and a 3-run homer there in Game 3 that really was kind of the icing
3-2.
on the cake in that matchup. Now has a 3-2 count here against Valdez.
Ball 4. That
He's
pitch is
going to
in.
draw a walk. Last 2 pitches not particularly close. Mariners offense has been a little free swinging here in the playoffs, so now it's Jorge Polanco. Got off to a really good start, hit home runs in the first 2 games. Against the Guardians.
Ball 3.
Obviously, they had 2 0-for games, I believe. Maybe 1 hit, 1 of them. That drops your average a lot quickly.
That's ball 4.
Ends up being a ball 4. They should have been called a strike there. Polanco gets away with 1. So now there's 2 walks here to start the inning. Or excuse me, after Raleigh serves 1 out.
That's a ball.
Luke Raley, obviously not great against lefties, but we're leaving him in here. Was pretty good this year. He was decent enough against lefties.
Ball 3.
Gets to use his clutch, and Valdez is really, really struggling here to throw strikes. That ball is smoked out there to center field. And Mullins able to bring it in. Be able to move the runner to third, but there are 2 outs in the inning now. As we're bringing up Luis Rengifo, who's hitting the ball relatively hard. Just want to kind of give him a mental break from the top of that lineup. See if he can maybe find some easier pitches to hit.
2 balls.
It's a
1
ball
strike.
there, so it's a 2-1 count. Valdez has definitely worked here in this inning.
That's outside.
All 3. Alec Burleson's been really good in the postseason so far. Arguably the best hitter Seattle has had. It's a 3-1 count. And it's going to be another walk. And the bases are going to be loaded for Alec Burleson. A little lefty on lefty here. sinker there. Makes it a 2-2 count. Got him to chase something he should not have. 2-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. Got him to chase. Nope. Missed opportunity there. Okay. Got him to swing at something. Lefty on lefty. Tough one. Adley Rutschman hit a little lower in the lineup. Down in the 7th spot. Swings it through a circle change
1 ball,
there.
2 strikes.
Come on, Woo. Keep it moving. That is going to be ripped. First hit here for the Orioles. Going to be a double. Julio does cut it off before it gets to the wall. Rutschman slides in without a throw. 1-2 count here now against Colby Mayo. A lot of power here. That's, I don't know how he even got a piece of the slider. That's insane. Come on, Woo. Fastball. Almost got that by him, too. The slider away. Gets him to swing over that one. Good pitch from Woo. Second strikeout for him. Derek Griffin, if you guys will remember, Derek Griffin was, we've actually played a couple of situations against him here. It was actually a 6th round pick in 2025, straight to the bigs. Was solid, wasn't anything special, but still making it straight out of college, straight to the pros.
Nope, outside.
Was a decent second base there. Let's see. Circle change, can't get him to chase. Now it's a full count at the top of the lineup coming up here. Come on.
Ball 4, take your base.
Okay, well, we've had a couple calls go our way. That time the Orioles and Derek Griffin get one to go to theirs. Now Cedric Mullins in a 1-1 count. He's going to be hard to double up. That ball is scorched. Not even going to have to worry about it. Rosarena able to hold Rutschman there at third. Woo's in a little bit of trouble here. What's the confidence looking like? Still okay. Got to make these pitches count. Could be exactly what the doctor ordered there. Rengifo over to first. We was able to get out of the inning without a run scoring. Really nice pitch there at the end. Now the Mariners are back to the top of their lineup as well. Both teams with a little success here over their last 3 outs.
Outside, that's a ball.
No runs to show for it. Now it's a 2-1 count here for JP.
Ball.
3-1. Now this has been a little wild. Did JP get something to hit here?
Hey!
Does. Good sinker on the outside.
Count's full.
Full count. And J.P. Crawford is going to give Seattle the first lead here of the ALCS with a 428-foot mash out into left center. Stayed back on that pitch, went with it, absolutely smoked that one. Crazy swing there. Love to see it. Now Jesse Winker, just a hanging curveball. He was able to go with it. Nice Winker at the plate. Winker got one to hit 2. I don't know if he's going to get down with it, though, and he does. It's going to be another double for Winker, who has really hit the ball well here in the postseason. He seems to have really found a groove of like hitting something right at that 88 to 90 mile per hour range off the bat, and he just finds a way to just go to the right spot. Gauser almost ran that one down. Now it's a 1-1 count with a runner at second, nobody out for Julio. Oh, buries that one to the dirt. Smoked it, though. Hit it pretty hard anyway. Thought it was harder than 86 off the bat, but Julio with a ground out. Now it's Raleigh. Even though just a little behind that. It was a good slider. Raleigh fouls that one away. 1-2. Tried to go the other way with it. Late on that one. Raleigh trying to be ready to go the other way and almost had the sinker thrown by him there. Still a 1-2 count. That was a hittable. That was a much more hittable sinker. Just missed. Good timing on it. Come on, Raleigh. Gotta foul that one off. 1-2. Good lot. He gets a lot of movement on his curveballs.
Ball 2.
Watch that one. 2-2 count
2-2
now.
count.
Raleigh, of course, was exceptional this season. Almost 7 WAR from the catcher position. That ball is hit hard. I think he got too far under it. Did. But at least move Winker over to third. Raleigh just missed that one, man. 101 off the bat. Just got a little too far under it. Mullins able to run it down. Now it's up to Rosarena, who walked in his first at bat. See if he can knock in Winker. 1-1 count. I try to just go the other way with a curveball. A little too far out, though. 1-2.
3.
Swings over it. Strikeout. Nice pitching there at the end from Valdez, but J.P. Crawford, of course, with the first major swing of the day and of the series, gives Seattle an early lead. Now Brian Wu, who did a really nice job pitching around trouble, gets to start off the fourth against Gunnar Henderson, who he walked in the first at bat. It's ahead there.
2 balls,
Good.
2 strikes.
Good eye there from Gunnar, evens up the count. Really nervous with the backdoor slider. This one gets over the middle of the plate. Henderson gonna put it in the seats. Luckily that one stayed low. Come on.
3.
Good sinker. I think he was looking for something off speed and Wu was able to throw it past him. Gets the strikeout. O'Neal fouls that one away. Can certainly turn on fastballs. You got to make sure they're in a good spot. Oh my Lord, what a call. Not a great call there at all. Really screwed Tyler O'Neal out. Or Brian Wu in Seattle will take it, but that one's way off the plate. That's a 1-1 count here against Colton Cowser, who of course has been just electric so far in the postseason.
2-1.
2-1 count now. We've really only used that fastball in a couple of spots. It's a bad one for the circle change there. But yeah, hasn't thrown the fastball a ton. Been wanting to stick with those pitches with movement. Want to try a little sweeper below the zone here against a guy still hitting over 500 in the postseason. Gets that one slowly. Polanco gets it over. Just barely beats Cowser out, but what a play over there at third. Really, really nice play. And he gets to be rewarded by immediately coming up to the plate right after. 1-1 count. That ball's back up the middle. So Polanco makes a good play at third, then gets a base hit to start off the bottom of the fourth. Seattle's trying to get some insurance here. Gets one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. Gonna put Raley at the plate in a 1-1 count.
Aye.
Swings through the fastball.
One
Might have been
ball,
a tick late.
2 strikes.
Tick late. Still good timing, but that's just a little late on that. Ah, good curveball. A little out in front of that one now. 1-2 count, of course.
2-2 the count.
Raley almost takes that one on the kneecap, so it's 2-2. He gets backed out. Still waiting on his first home run and RBI of the series of the postseason as well.
Count full.
3-2. Doing a nice job here being patient. Ball is just buried over to short, but Henderson cannot gather it. Going to be an error instead of being a potential double play there. Rayleigh maybe gets over to first base, and it's just a fielder's choice. But instead, the softly hit ground ball as Henderson takes it off the wrist. Bit of a bad hop there at the end. Now it's Luis Rengifo in a 2-2 count here. 2 on, nobody out. That circle change looked like a down the middle fastball. I thought I was hitting right back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. I think the runner's going to end up scoring there from second. It is in Seattle. Takes advantage of that. Rayleigh almost was thrown out there at second base. Rengifo, softly hit single. He's had a few of those here in the postseason. Just fine grass. 2-0 lead here. The error already coming back to bite the Orioles.
8-2.
It's Burleson to swing over.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Curveball is already struck out here in this one. 2 on with nobody out still.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Make it a 2-2 count here. Now the Orioles starting to get movement. As Seattle has done a really nice job of forcing Valdez to throw a bunch of pitches here.
We got a full count.
It's 3-2. Chance to load the bases. Instead, it's going to be another strikeout there from Burleson. On a tough pitch way out of the zone. That'll bring up JP, who is crushing so far in the postseason. Runners in scoring position, hitting 600. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball 2.
Watches that one go by. 2-1
We
count.
got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Crawford's on a bit of a heater right now. Golly. Not reading some of the pitches, not reading all of them though. Crawford, of course, gave Seattle the lead with his solo homer.
3.
Swung on him and Crawford, or him and Burleson, excuse me. Have struck out on pretty much impossible to hit pitches. Out in the chase. Nice job from Burleson, or from Valdez. 1-1 count here for Winker. Really hate to waste these 2 runners, and that's exactly what we did. So we did at least knock in 1 thanks to Luis Rengifo getting that single after the error for Gunnar Henderson. Then 3 straight outs with 2 runners on, including the 1 being in scoring position, is not a great way to end the 4th, but it is a 2-run lead here for Seattle. Straight fastball. Hasn't thrown it a lot. Westberg didn't seem to be prepared for it.
Whoa, that's down.
Low the zone. 2-2 count. That ball is roped, but it's foul. Westberg hits it well, though. Brian Wood can get the strikeout here. Does not, almost got him too far in front of that slider. And with the sinker here.
We got full count.
Doesn't chase. Full count. Really good at bat here for bat for Westberg. Rutschman coming up. We'll try the sweeper instead of the slider this time. He walks him. Come. Just the 3rd walk for Wu. Gets Rutschman to chase a really bad
2 strikes.
circle change there. 1-2 count.
3.
Strikes him out with a sinker. So got him to chase the circle change. And throws a really disgusting sinker there to get the strikeout. One count here against Mayo. Got the call. It's a tough one to do much with. That ball's hit hard. Renjifo smooth with it. Crawford smooth with it. Really great turn there. Good snag. Brian Wu is able to get through his 5th inning. Just 2 hits allowed. Has walked 3. Javier Cano. Now up 1-1 count here against Julio. Middle of the lineup. That ball is scored. It's going to be a base hit for Julio, whose good postseason run continues here. 94-mile-an-hour sinker. Smokes it into left. Now it's Calvin Raleigh. It's a 1-1 count. We're going to send Julio here. Jumps.
Outside.
He's going to get into second. It's going to be a 2-1 count here as well. Now you got a runner at second after the stolen base here from Julio. Raleigh, that's a good pitch to hit. Missed an opportunity there.
The count is
Raleigh
full.
looking for that first postseason RBI. Has worked a full count. I think he's been good in the postseason. Draws a walk. I think he's taking good at bats. He's hit the ball hard. Just hasn't gotten a big fly to pop. Rosarena now struck out and has walked. 1-1 count with 2 on here to start the 5th as Seattle looking to really distance themselves in this one, and they may have done exactly that as Rosarena smokes this one down the line. Going to be a double. Julio, of course, scores from second. Raleigh to third. RBI double for a Rosarena. Has drawn a walk. Absolutely peppers that one. Just got it over Westberg's glove. Now Polanco is up. Still nobody out here in the inning. Runners on the 2nd and 3rd.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 count. It's a big time spot here for Polanco. With how Wu is pitching in particular. I got him to chase a circle change. Should be a 3-1 count. Good slider. Able to fight it off. Way to foul that one off as well. 2-2 count. 2 on. Nobody out. Let's knock in this run.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good take. That spot has been called a strike, so that's kind of a dangerous take. But 3-2. Foul that one off again. Polanco with a walk and a single. Have not gotten him out yet today. And they're not gonna, they may get him out, but he does knock in the 4th run there for Seattle. Really nice play by Griffin at second. That was almost a base hit. Griffin gets dirty. Polanco does his job. Pulls it over to the right side, gets the run in, and moves a Rosarena to 3rd. Now Rayleigh at the plate. Runner at 3rd, nobody, or 1 out. Come on, 2 strikes on him. That was a tough sinker away. May have gotten the call.
Ball.
Flashes that one. 2-2 count. 1 out. Still got a Rosarena at 3rd. Really important insurance run there. Gonna foul that one away. Seattle just has been very patient and confident at the plate today. Had a couple of bad swings, but I feel like for the most part been well timing things.
Counts full.
Hitting it hard. Really forcing these Orioles pitchers. Throw a bunch of pitches. 3-2 count here with 1 out.
That's ball 4.
It's going to end up being ball 4. Making a check swing on that. Now Renjifo's at the plate. Does hit the ball on the ground a lot, so Baltimore could get out of this. But a walk and a single so far for him today, including an RBI single in his last at bat. There's one out in the inning. Swung at a pitch in the dirt. Somehow was able to foul it away. 3-2 count. That ball is smoked back up the middle. Renjifo doing his job. He gets moved down the lineup. He's gotten 2 RBI singles. Rayleigh could have went third on that with the misplay out in center. And it's a 5-0 lead here for Seattle. Renjifo gets moved down the lineup. Does a really nice job. Now they got to go back to the bullpen here. It's going to be Cade Povich, but not a good performance there from Cano. Giving up multiple runs in this inning.
Ball, that's low.
Only ever got 1 out. Now Burleson at the plate with 2 on, with just the 1 out. A 2-1 count. Lefty back on the mound though. Good sweeper. Full count. And Burleson's been good in the postseason. He's had 2 ugly strikeouts today, but even in those, watched some tougher pitches.
Nope.
Rolls a walk. Nice job for him not to chase that. Now the bases are loaded. J.P. Crawford is a lefty hitter. 1 for 3 on the day. Bases loaded. 1 out. This game has a chance to implode on Baltimore with 1 swing here from Crawford.
2 balls, 1
It's a ball.
strike.
2-1 count. Povich has got to throw strikes. That's the most important thing here. And he did throw a strike, and it's going to be J.P. Crawford with a grand slam into right, and Seattle has blown this game open. What a game won here in the ALCS for J.P. Crawford, already with 2 homers, his 3rd homer of the postseason. This one is a grand slam. It's already a 2-homer, 5 RBI day for him. And the Mariners now cruising with a 9-0 lead. These things have really imploded here in this Baltimore bullpen. Here in the bottom of the 5th, a 7-run inning.
Ball, that's inside.
Winker watches that one. What a 5th inning. There's still only 1 out.
That's ball 3.
Man,
3 balls, 1 strike.
what an offensive explosion. Now it's a 3-1 count here. Povich able to get a 2nd strike there as Winker chases. 3-2. That ball smoked. Yeah, look at that. Mariners are consistently hitting the ball hard. I want to say this inning started with Julio. Yes, it did. The Mariners have hit around. It's a 1-1 count here for Julio. Got us started with a single and then a stolen base. End up scoring on the Arozarena double. Way out in front of that one, 1-2 count. Went with that one, fouls it off. That ball is smoked. Henderson this time gathers it up.
Oh.
And the inning is mercifully over as Seattle bats around, scores 7 runs, and they are now up 9-0 here. Heading into the top of the 6th, Griffin on the mound. Probably the last little bit of work here from Wu. He's been really good. Would love to at least get him through this inning here. Griffin does get that one fair. Gonna get a double. Arozarena gets it off the wall. So Griffin with the leadoff double. Certainly don't want things to implode here on Wu. So let's get a couple of guys just up here. just in case. Wu is now in the yellow on his energy.
Nope.
They're really good through 5. Can he be really good through 6? 2-2 count. Absolutely tremendous backdoor slider there. Rengifo gathers that one. Nice. 1 down here for Wu. Wu gets just a slider over. Not a great spot. It works.
That's a ball.
Tries to go with the fastball. Haven't thrown a bunch of those. Still ahead here technically against Mountcastle. That one rolled over.
He's out.
All right, so 2 outs to the runner. Griffin does move over to third. Gunnar Henderson's at the plate. Even a home run here, and Baltimore's not really back into this one. High circle change strike. Who is 1 pitch away from ending his day with 6 scoreless. That's going to be a base hit. First run of the day scores. Gunnar Henderson does his first real bit of damage here. RBI single. And we get one last batter here from Wu. He gets out of the inning, gives up 1 run through 6 innings here for Brian Wu. Overall, just another great performance from a Seattle Mariners pitcher who've had, what's that now, 3 good starts, 2 less than stellar ones. We'll bring in Santos here. Top of the inning, we'll keep Rogers just warm. Cade Pogue still out on the mound.
Yeah.
At this point, if you're Baltimore, you're just trying to get some innings of
2
work
strikes.
out of him for a 7-run 5th.
Ball.
Would like for him to at least get an out or 2 for sure here. 2-2 count.
3-2.
Make it a 3-2 count. Seattle's done a really nice job today of being patient. Trying to wait out their pitch as Raleigh fouls that one away. Raleigh, of course, got the big extension this year. Well deserved. After an MVP candidate season, that one's going to get down. Another base hit for Raleigh. Get to, drive one in the gap. I think he's hit nothing but singles here in the postseason, but 100 off the bat, you'll take that. Base rip into center. Rosa Reyna. It's another just absolutely blistered off the bat. 118, but a great play by Henderson as they end up turning 2. That absolutely smoked pitch. Now Polanco's at the plate. And Polanco is going to re-give Seattle a 9-run lead as he puts that one into the upper deck. 454 feet, his 3rd home run of the postseason. Just when you kind of go through the regular season saying, I don't know if we're going to bring Polanco back. You got a guy down in the minors that could definitely be a starter there at second base, and Cole Young next year. We get back to the postseason. Polanco starts hitting home runs. And you're like, dang, we'd love to bring him back. Now the Orioles getting deeper into their bullpen here with Kyle Tyler. It's ahead of Rayleigh. Just one of those games. Seattle did this in game 4, the last series. Excuse me, game 3, the last series. Just did it a little earlier today. The ball is peppered. That should be out of here. Luke Rayleigh, the 10-run lead now for Seattle. And waiting on him to hit the home run. Gets that one, 100 off the bat, 31-degree launch angle. Luke Rayleigh gets his first home run here of the postseason. great day for the Seattle offense just continues. Now it's Rengifo. 2 for 2 with 2 RBI singles and a walk. He has been really, really good today. Really good today.
That's ball 3.
3-1 count for him now. What's really been the thing today is Rengifo is probably not going to beat this one out. He does not. So he gets his first out of the day. Really was the big thing is being able to get to Baltimore's bullpen there in that 5th inning. Force Valdez to throw a bunch of pitches as Brian Wu's day is officially over, bringing Santos out here for a second game of work in the postseason. But forcing Valdez out just ends up paying huge dividends. Had some success against him, only ended up scoring 2 runs though. Now you just hope this bullpen can hang on. The game is not over. Top of the 7th. Orioles have a lot of work to do. They're now 8 outs away from going down 1-0 in this series. Cowser hits that one over to third. Blanco makes a good play. Now Westberg is up. It's a 3-1 count. Got to throw strikes here, Santos. It's going to be a 5-pitch walk. Rutschman now at the plate.
Count's full.
Westberg's got good speed over there at first, too. Come on, Santos. That ball is going to be roped. Westberg might score from first on that. He is going to. So Santos' inning is not off to a great start here. Kobe Mayo now at the plate. He got a slider. He just missed. Got a fastball to hit. A little behind on it. I don't know if Rutschman might go to third. He is going to go. Burleson ain't going to try to hose him. Nope. Rutschman is going back to second. Santos is 1 out away from getting out of this inning with just 1 run allowed. 1-1 count here against Griffin. Has a double and is going to get another one today. This one's going to knock in a run. Julio not run that one down. So 2 runs allowed here for Santos. Baltimore's offense is trying to get into this one. 3-2 count. Gets the strikeout. Santos gets out of the inning. Not a great inning. See if he comes out for the 8th. 11-3 lead here, though, for Seattle. 2 home runs from J.P. Crawford, and we're about to get him back up here as Burleson's at the plate. 0 for 2 with a walk today. He has been the one hitter that is really struggling chasing stuff today. That's even with him drawing a walk. Good cutter. Burleson couldn't get the bat around on that to even foul it away. Now Crawford, who has had a monstrous day. 2 home runs. The last one being a grand slam, hit one off Valdez to left center, and then absolutely peppered this home run down the right field line. That was the grand slam, was the second one. Now Crawford having a great day. Good slider, has him out in front.
2 strikes.
1-2 count here for Crawford. Turned on that cutter. That ball, he hit it hard. 91 off the bat. Baltimore's not playing super clean defense. Had the error earlier from Henderson. Had a couple of ground balls that they haven't caught particularly well. And Winker drives this one to right. Tack another one on here as Seattle gets some of that cushion back here. Jesse Winker He ends up hitting a home run, a ball just 93 off the bat. And that ball's hit hard, but it's not flush. Winker finding the launch angle so far in the postseason. It's not really hitting anything, like I said earlier, 105 and 100 plus miles an hour. Jesse Winker continues to get the job done. This time catches up to a cutter and hits it out, and Baltimore just continues to go deeper in their bullpen. You got to let one of these guys just roll. Anthony Bender is now coming out for his first postseason appearance. Okay in the regular season. Got a 1-2 count here against Julio. He gets Julio to chase.
Got it.
All right. Jesse Winker tacks on a run. It's one of those back that the Baltimore scored in the top of the 7th. It's in on a cutter. Yeah, Sanchez is too tired. Put Rogers in. Not a great matchup for him with Mountcastle at the plate, but let's just get Thornton warmed up. Rogers has been good so far in the postseason. What is Rogers thrown so far? Yeah, 3 2/3, scoreless.
Ball. Down.
Okay. 2-2 count. That ball is going to be a double here, very likely from Mountcastle. Didn't hit that one particularly well. Rosarena having problems with it. Out and left, ends up getting it in. Does a double for Mountcastle. He's going to be that regardless. Now it's Henderson. Fouls that one away.
2-2 the count.
Can't get him to chase. 2-2. Henderson fouls that one away. Does have an RBI hit today.
3.
It's a strikeout. Great pitching there from Rogers. Now it's O'Neal, who of course is also a lefty masher. 99 power against lefties. Okay. It's great fun.
Hey.
Oof.
1 ball.
Rogers
2
though.
strikes.
Rogers hitting his spots. It's a tough one.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
2-2 count now against O'Neal.
I got 3 and 2.
Let's get him to chase. Raleigh not been able to make that throw over third. Made it a lot closer than I thought he was going to. Wild pitch. Oh, that run is going to score from third with Crawford over to first.
Oh.
It's the out, so it's still an 8-run lead though. The bullpen has not been fantastic today, but the offense has been plenty good enough to overcome that, at least at this point. Rogers now 1 out away from getting through the 8th. He gets it done there with a strikeout of Cowser. Struck out Henderson and struck out Cowser to do his job there. O'Neal able to get the RBI on the ground out. Makes an 8-run game. Seattle now has Raleigh at the plate here. Close this one out. Pretty important just to finish off the 9th, hopefully. Raleigh chases. 1 for 4 day for him. If he ends up getting another opportunity, 1-1 count now for Randy Arozarena. Good sinker there from Bender. We get a Arozarena swing late, pops it up. Now it's Polanco, who of course has been great again today. Hitting 300 in the postseason, over 1,000 OPS, 3 homers, 5 RBIs. Good late movement there on the sweeper. 1-2 count.
2-2 the count.
2-2 count. Come on, Jorge. Good sinker. He fouls it away.
3-2.
3-2. Even with this big lead, Seattle trying to put together good at bats. Stay in tune, and Jorge Polanco. This one's going to stay fair. It is not. Almost his second home run of the day and fourth home run of the postseason. Thus hits that one foul. Hits that one hard. It's going to be out at first, and Mountcastle's able to gather it up. We'll see Trent Thornton here at the top of the ninth to see if Seattle end up getting the victory here to start off the ALCS.
Number 46.
Hey!
Good strike there from Thornton.
That ball's foul.
Almost got Westberg to roll over there. I should just throw a fastball by him. Not really Thornton's game. Really more pitches like that, just trying to get people to miss. A lot of movement on his stuff. Oh, does not get the call there. Elf is not ready to go home yet.
Foul. 3-2.
Doesn't chase. 3-2 count. It's a good one, but it's a base hit up the middle. Westberg does a nice job going with that one. At least live, that felt like more just a good piece of hitting versus a sweeper got more play than I wanted to. Adley Rutschman, 1-1 count, make it a 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Had some problems on pitches away today. We'll try to roll Rutschman up. Rayleigh, Crawford, Rayleigh. Seattle is 1 out away from a Game 1 victory here in the ALCS. Rutschman hit that one hard. Just a good play by Rayleigh over at first. Baltimore's down to their last out here in Kobe Mayo. Fouls away the misplaced sweeper.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 count as Mayo doesn't chase the slider.
3.
Gets the strikeout. Nice job here from Seattle. The only real big bullpen piece they ended up throwing was Taylor Rogers, just an important lefty, especially in the lineup that's got a couple of good ones. But Seattle, huge day offensively, really great start, 6 innings of work there from Brian Wu. You got 2 big home runs from J.P. Crawford, knocked in 5 runs. I mean, a huge offensive day, right? The 5th inning really got away from Baltimore. Seattle batted around there and just really piled on there and didn't let up. I mean, kind of consistently scored runs even around that inning. Would have won this game without that inning. Would have won the game 5-4 if they never took a swing in the 5th inning. But, yeah, man, a ton of home runs. Baltimore, I mean, I feel like they put together solid at bats. I mean, 8 hits, 4 walks. Didn't hit any home runs, but they had 5 extra base hits. Valdez, I think, was solid. He just ended up having to throw a bunch of pitches to get there. Henderson did have the error, but overall, he had a good day. RBI single, got the stolen base. Actually, he got thrown out, right? He did get thrown out, okay? For Seattle, I mean, you got a home run from Rayleigh, 2 from Crawford, 1 from Polanco, 1 from Winker, 12 hits. Drew 6 walks. Really good with runners in scoring position today. Everybody got a hit today except for Burleson, who at least did draw a walk. So, really everybody but him, and actually Julio at least got on base twice in this one. But yeah, obviously, great day. Pitching, for the most part, was not great outside of Brian Wu. Trent Thornton was good there at the end, but Santos gave up a couple of runs. Rogers gave up 1. He's been good so far in the postseason. The offense was really good. Wu was good to start us off, and the Baltimore bullpen just did not have it. But that'll do it here for this episode. Sorry for just the single game, but wanted to make sure I had something ready here on the Sunday for you guys. Try to keep ourselves on schedule. With the end of the Tulane dynasty, this is going to be my focus. Going to try to get, I'm hoping, 3 episodes a week up in this series is what I'm planning on doing, so we can really try to get some movement going before College Football 26 comes out. But yeah, that's going to do it here for this episode. As we are up 1-0, the Phillies are up 2-0 there over the Dodgers in the NLCS. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. Check out my other work on the channel. I've got 2 finished college football 25 dynasties now in Georgia and Tulane, and I do have an Atlanta Hawks franchise in NBA 2K25 that I'm rolling with. So yeah, until next time, thank you so much for tuning in.